The Bahamian Contractors Association expressing concern about the recent court action that placed a $3.5 billion Bahama resort into receivership, with nearly 30% of its membership directly affected, with millions of dollars still owed to them. Its president, Leonard Sands, is saddened by how things have played out and doesn't believe receivership or liquidation will help the situation, because if the assets are sold, there is no obligation for professionals like contractors to get paid.
Receivership is not the ideal thing. I think we could talk about good, better, best. That's the least of the three options, because you want your monies to be paid, if not full, in part. And so receivership means that you could have almost no monies received. You don't want that. You're going to be standing at the very end of a line, and this biggest debt paid first, and whatever's left after it's all settled. And if there's nothing left, nothing's there for everyone else who's holding.
Sands says engineers, consultants, and project managers are also being impacted. At this point, the BCA president said their focus will be on losses experienced by industry stakeholders. He contends this may change the landscape of Bahamian businesses, something he doesn't think the Bahamian economy can endure.
CCA and Exim Bank, if they are minded to be a little considerate to financial positions of good standing members of the Bahamian Business Society, somehow find a way to offset their losses by, even if they're not willing to go 100% and pay that out, find a way to bridge that to some, whether it's 70%, hopefully, or 75%. Because what I'm saying is that to have this go into receivership where the Bahamian businesses and contractors and substance consultants lose all of their monies that they would have invested in providing services is a catastrophic event that we can't look forward to seeing happen.
Still, Sands remains confident there are still avenues that can be explored before the massive Cable Beach project gets too deep into receivership. And in spite of the ongoing discussions between the property stakeholders, the BCA executives say they welcome the opportunity to participate just to ensure the resort is opened and ready for business. Just in case you missed it, the Bahamas Hotel and Tourism Association's True Bahamian Festival was an all-day family affair at the John Watlings Distillery yesterday. The event was a celebration of Bahamian culture, heritage, traditions, art, and culinary flair, and indigenous flora and fauna. Minister of Tourism Obi Wilshcombe and BHTA President Stuart Bowe believes these are the types of events the country needs to build on.
And the Bahamas Hotel Tourism Association had a great idea. We bought into the idea and we've been working with them. I think that's the collaborations required to build our country. And as you work together, you recognize we can achieve that much more. And working with a body that understands what true partnership is, it helps the country benefit. Because look what's happening today. Most of the Hotel Association members are involved in hotels. But we're not in a hotel today, we're on the outside. So what they've done is they've been able to bring the experience to this place, which is also historical, but to allow for others to have opportunities.
This is all about just being a Bahamian. This is one of the annual events for the Bahamas Hotel and Tourism Association. We wanted to put something on where persons can see our culture, it's safe, both tourists and the natives are mingling, and it's everything about being a Bahamian, from spinning a top, flying a kite, to the cuisine.
Stay with us. Sports is next with Julian Gibson.